Nestled in the far reaches of the southwestern Pacific Ocean lies a land of breathtaking beauty and endless wonder. A place where ancient forests meet snow-capped mountains, where vibrant cities pulse with culture, and where the spirit of adventure is woven into the very fabric of its people. This is New Zealand, a country as diverse as it is enchanting, where every corner invites discovery and every journey promises something extraordinary. To truly understand New Zealand, one must begin with its origins. The land itself is young in geological terms, shaped by the restless forces of tectonic plates colliding and shifting beneath the Earth's surface. This dynamic activity gave rise to the dramatic landscapes for which the country is renowned. Jagged mountain ranges, deep fjords, rolling plains, and volcanic plateaus. The islands that make up New Zealand, the North Island, the South Island, and a scattering of smaller isles, are separated by the Cook Strait, yet united by a shared natural grandeur. Long before the first humans set foot on these shores, New Zealand was a sanctuary for unique flora and fauna. Isolated from the rest of the world for millions of years, its ecosystems evolved in remarkable ways. Giant flightless birds like the moa once roamed the forests, while the elusive kiwi, now a national symbol, continues to thrive in secluded habitats. Ancient kauri trees, some thousands of years old, tower above the forest floor, silent witnesses to the passage of time. The first people to arrive were the Maori, Polynesian navigators guided by the stars, the currents, and the winds. Their arrival, around the 13th century, marked the beginning of a rich cultural legacy. The Maori named their new home Aotearoa, often translated as the land of the long white cloud. They brought with them traditions, stories, and a deep respect for the land, values that continue to shape New Zealand's identity. Maori culture is vibrant and visible throughout the country. From the intricate carvings of marae, traditional meeting houses, to the powerful haka, a ceremonial dance that commands attention, the Maori heritage is celebrated and cherished. The language, Te Reo Maori, is an official language of the country, and efforts to revitalize it are evident in schools, public spaces, and media. European explorers arrived in the 17th century, with Dutch navigator Abel Tasman being the first known European to sight New Zealand in 1642. It wasn't until the late 18th century, however, that British explorer Captain James Cook mapped the islands extensively and set the stage for waves of European settlement. The ensuing centuries saw profound changes, new communities, new technologies, and new challenges as cultures intertwined and sometimes collided. Today, New Zealand is a tapestry of cultures, with people from all corners of the globe calling it home. Its cities, Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, Dunedin, and many others, buzz with life, offering a blend of modern sophistication and laid-back charm. Auckland, the largest city, sprawls over a narrow isthmus, surrounded by harbors and volcanic cones. Known as the City of Sails, it's a hub for business, arts, and multicultural cuisine. Wellington, the capital, sits at the southern tip of the North Island. Compact and creative, it's famed for its vibrant art scene, world-class museums like Te Papa Tongarewa, and a calf culture that rivals any in the world. The city's windswept hills and picturesque harbor provide a stunning backdrop to its energetic pace. Christchurch, the largest city in the South Island, is a testament to resilience and renewal. After devastating earthquakes in 2010 and 2011, the city has reinvented itself with innovative architecture, lush public gardens, and a spirit of optimism. Its English heritage is still visible in the Gothic Revival buildings and the tranquil Avon River that meanders through the city center. Beyond the cities, New Zealand's true magic unfolds in its wild places. The North Island is a land of contrasts, from the bubbling geothermal wonders of Rotorua to the pristine beaches of the Bay of Islands. The Coromandel Peninsula, with its golden sands and native forests, is a haven for hikers and beachgoers alike. In the heart of the island, Lake Taupo, formed by a massive volcanic eruption thousands of years ago, offers world-class fishing, boating, and adventure sports. To the south, the Tongariro National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, boasts 3 active volcanoes and some of the country's most iconic hiking trails. The Tongariro Alpine Crossing, often described as the best one-day hike in New Zealand, traverses otherworldly landscapes of craters, emerald lakes, and steaming vents. The South Island, larger but less populated, is dominated by the Southern Alps, a spine of rugged peaks that stretch the length of the island. Here lies Aoraki/Mount Cook, the highest mountain in New Zealand, revered by both Maori and mountaineers. The surrounding national park is a playground for climbers, hikers, and stargazers, offering some of the darkest skies on Earth. To the west, the Fiordland region is a realm of misty rainforests and deep, glacially carved fjords. Milford Sound, with its sheer cliffs and cascading waterfalls, is often called the eighth wonder of the world. Boat cruises and kayaking expeditions reveal the scale and majesty of these ancient landscapes, where dolphins, seals, and rare birds thrive. The east coast of the South Island is a land of contrasts. The rolling vineyards of Marlborough, famous for crisp Sauvignon Blanc wines, the whale-rich waters off Kaikoura, and the windswept beaches of Otago, where yellow-eyed penguins nest among the rocks. Dunedin, with its Scottish heritage and lively student population, is a gateway to the wilds of the Otago Peninsula. Adventure is at the heart of New Zealand's appeal. It's a country that invites you to push your limits, whether that means bungee jumping off the historic Kawerau Bridge near Queenstown, skydiving over the patchwork fields of Canterbury, or whitewater rafting down the tumultuous rivers of the North Island. Queenstown, often dubbed the adventure capital of the world, is a mecca for thrill seekers, offering everything from jet boating to paragliding. Yet, for all its adrenaline-fueled pursuits, New Zealand is also a place of serenity. Tranquil lakes mirror snow-capped peaks, while quiet coves and hidden beaches offer moments of solitude. The Great Walks, 9 premier hiking tracks that wind through the country's most spectacular scenery, invite travelers to slow down and immerse themselves in nature. The Milford Track, the Routeburn Track, and the Abel Tasman Coast Track are just a few of the journeys that reveal the soul of the land. Wildlife enthusiasts find much to marvel at in New Zealand. The absence of native land mammals, apart from bats, has allowed birds to flourish. The cheeky kea, an alpine parrot known for its intelligence and curiosity, is a familiar sight in the mountains. In coastal waters, the rare Hector's dolphin, the world's smallest, darts through the surf, while fur seals bask on rocky shores. Conservation is a national passion. Decades of effort have gone into restoring habitats and protecting endangered species. Offshore islands serve as sanctuaries for some of the country's rarest creatures, including the tuatara, a reptile whose lineage dates back to the age of the dinosaurs. The Department of Conservation works tirelessly to balance tourism with preservation, ensuring that future generations can experience New Zealand's wonders. The people of New Zealand, known as Kiwis, are renowned for their warmth and hospitality. There is a spirit of openness and friendliness that pervades daily life, whether in bustling cities or remote country towns. This sense of community is reflected in the concept of manaakitanga, a Maori value that emphasizes caring for others, showing respect, and extending hospitality to all. Food and wine are integral to the New Zealand experience. The country's fertile soils and temperate climate produce an abundance of fresh ingredients, from succulent lamb and venison to green-lipped mussels and crayfish. Farmers' markets overflow with seasonal produce, artisan cheeses, and homemade treats. In recent years, New Zealand's culinary scene has blossomed, with innovative chefs drawing inspiration from both local traditions and global influences. Wineries dot the landscape, particularly in regions like Marlborough, Hawke's Bay, and Central Otago. Tastings invite visitors to sample world-class Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Noir, and Chardonnay, often accompanied by sweeping views of vineyards and mountains. Craft beer is also on the rise, with microbreweries offering inventive brews in laid-back tap rooms. Festivals and events bring communities together throughout the year. In Auckland, the Pacifica Festival celebrates the city's rich Pacific heritage with music, dance, and food. Wellington's World of Wearable Art Awards show dazzles audiences with avant-garde fashion and theatrical flair. In the South Island, the Queenstown Winter Festival marks the start of the ski season with fireworks, live music, and snow sports. New Zealand's commitment to sustainability is evident in many aspects of daily life. Renewable energy powers much of the country, and there is a growing movement toward reducing waste and protecting natural resources. Eco-friendly accommodations, responsible tourism initiatives, and community conservation projects are all part of a nationwide effort to tread lightly on the land. Education and innovation are also pillars of New Zealand society. The country's universities are internationally recognized for research and teaching, attracting students from around the world. In fields ranging from agriculture to film production, New Zealanders have earned a reputation for creativity and ingenuity. The success of films like The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, shot against the backdrop of New Zealand's landscapes, has further cemented the country's place on the global stage. Travelers to New Zealand often speak of a sense of discovery that goes beyond the physical landscape. There is something transformative about the journey, an opportunity to reconnect with nature, to learn from different cultures, and to challenge oneself in new ways. Whether hiking through ancient forests, paddling across crystal-clear lakes, or sharing stories with locals over a meal, every experience leaves a lasting impression. For those seeking relaxation, New Zealand offers a wealth of options. Natural hot springs bubble up in Rotorua and Hanmer Springs, inviting weary travelers to soak and unwind. Luxury lodges and boutique retreats provide comfort and seclusion amid stunning scenery. Wellness retreats and yoga studios cater to those looking to rejuvenate mind and body. Families find plenty to delight children of all ages. Wildlife parks, interactive museums, and adventure playgrounds abound. The Hobbiton movie set, near Matamata, brings the magic of Middle-earth to life, enchanting visitors with its whimsical hobbit holes and lush gardens. In the South Island, the International Antarctic Centre in Christchurch offers a taste of polar exploration, complete with simulated snowstorms and encounters with penguins. New Zealand's seasons each bring their own unique charms. In summer, long days and warm weather draw people to the coast for swimming, surfing, and sailing. Autumn paints the vineyards and forests in hues of gold and crimson, while winter transforms the mountains into a playground for skiers and snowboarders. Spring bursts forth with blossoms and new life, as lambs frolic in the fields and gardens come alive with color. Getting around New Zealand is an adventure in itself. Scenic drives wind through mountain passes, along rugged coastlines, and past emerald lakes. The Transalpine train journey, considered one of the world's great rail trips, traverses the Southern Alps from Christchurch to Greymouth, offering panoramic views of snow-capped peaks and river gorges. Ferries connect the North and South Islands, while domestic flights make it easy to cover longer distances. For those who prefer to travel under their own steam, cycling and hiking trails crisscross the country. The New Zealand Cycle Trail Network, known as Inga Hairenga, offers routes for all abilities, from leisurely rides through wine country to challenging mountain bike adventures. Multi-day hikes, or tramps as they are known locally, provide opportunities to immerse oneself in the wilderness and experience the solitude and beauty of remote landscapes. Maori legends and stories are interwoven with the land, adding layers of meaning to every hill, river, and lake. The story of Maui fishing up the North Island from the sea, or the tale of the lovers, Hinamoa and Tutanekai on Lake Rotorua, are just a few of the myths that enrich the cultural landscape. Guided tours with Maori hosts offer insights into traditional practices, from weaving and carving to the preparation of hengi, a feast cooked in earth ovens. New Zealand's history is marked by both triumphs and challenges. The signing of the Treaty of Waitangi in 1840, an agreement between Maori chiefs and the British Crown, is a pivotal moment in the nation's story. The Waitangi Treaty Grounds, in the Bay of Islands, is a place of reflection and learning, where visitors can explore the complex legacy of the treaty and its ongoing significance. Modern New Zealand is a nation that values fairness, equality, and social justice. The country was the first in the world to grant women the right to vote in 1893, a testament to its progressive spirit. Today, New Zealand continues to champion human rights, environmental stewardship, and inclusivity on the world stage. As night falls, the skies above New Zealand come alive with stars. The country's remote locations and low levels of light pollution make it a haven for stargazers. The Aoraki Mackenzie International Dark Sky Reserve, in the heart of the South Island, offers unparalleled views of the Milky Way and the Southern Cross. For many, witnessing the Southern Lights, or Aurora Australis, dancing across the sky is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The journey through New Zealand is one of contrasts and connections between past and present, nature and culture, adventure and tranquility. It is a place where the land tells stories, where the people welcome you as one of their own, and where every day brings new discoveries. For the traveler, New Zealand is more than a destination. It is an invitation to explore, to learn, and to be inspired. Whether you come for the landscapes, the wildlife, the culture, or the adventure, you will leave with memories that endure long after you have returned home. So, as you dream of distant horizons and new experiences, let the spirit of New Zealand call to you. From the first glimpse of snow-capped peaks to the final farewell under a sky ablaze with stars, you will find a land that captivates the heart and stirs the soul. A land waiting to be discovered again and again.